Welcome to another one of these coin deposit locks for shopping carts. Yeah, today I found this pure little beaten up lock in the backyard of a supermarket. Seems I have a really good instinct in finding these items. Yeah, I found it just in the way you see it, like here. It was laying in the dirt, and it had this coin inside. And so I was really curious to see if I can pick it open at home. Yeah, it looks like that someone tried with a lot of force to get into this lock and to get out his coin. So at home, first thing I did is I grabbed one of these meat skewers and tried to get it open. So usually you would put in a bolt like this, and I know from another example, a similar one but not the exact same type, that only the middle tooth is responsible for triggering the lock, and the hole here is for getting the bolt secured in the lock when the mechanism is triggered, so a bolt bearing falls down and holds it. And so you can take a meat skewer, for example, and just try to trigger the mechanism by applying some force here. Maybe some force here around. So let's see if this works. Oops, that was quick. It's a little bit tight in here from these from the marks of the previous tag. It sometimes only opens halfway, and then you have to improve the situation, so trigger it one more time. Oops, and it's open. Yeah, so here we go. €1 for free. Great. Yeah, pure little lock. Quite a lot of damage on this one. You've seen how easy it is to get the lock picked, or to get the lock triggered to get this this piece here out. The question is now, how can we pick the lock closed, so to speak? So how can we fake a coin? Because now the lock would not close, and the other shackle that would have been inserted here is still locked in place. So what can we do to simulate a coin? And if you look closely, let me see if I can make this visible for you. If you look closely inside this slot here, you can see something that just looks like something that wants to be depressed. So let's give it a try. And it's open, or I mean it's closed, depending on how you look at it. So you can simulate a coin by just putting something in here and depressing this little bar here, and then it closes just like if a coin would have been inserted. Yeah, then the bolt comes out and you can drive away. Alright, the fact that I have another type of these coin deposit locks makes me really happy, because now I can try to inspect the mechanism in this one as well. But it looks like that this one is quite compact, or yeah, I don't know how to get it open. So it looks like that this is a moving part, but it doesn't move. So I have really no idea how this one gets open. So I will try a little bit more to get it open without force, but I think finally I will just take it downstairs, clamp it in my vise and beat it open, because it's beaten up anyway. So I'll be back with a result. So this was surprisingly easy to get the two pieces apart. I just had to hit the upper part with the hammer a couple of times and then they separated. So this lower part is not interesting at all because it has no moving parts. So I put it to the side. And here in the upper part we have all the magic. Let's turn it over. And we can see there are two hooks, two spring-loaded hooks that do all the magic, that do all the tricks. Yeah, first let's inspect why the carriage cannot be pushed in without a coin. So when we look at this position here, we can see that when we slide in the carriage, it stops here because this spring-loaded hook, I need to adjust the lighting a little bit, because the spring-loaded hook stops here, stops the movement of the carriage because of this peak here. So it cannot be pushed in. What you have to do is you have to lift the hook and now it slides in all the way. I get it back out. Of course, this is the job of the coin. If you put in the coin in the slot here, you can see because of the width of the coin, it pushes away the hook, and so the carriage can be pushed in all the way. All right. So now it's in, and to get it out again, we need to release this hook here, because now this hook here stops the carriage from coming out again. The carriage is spring-loaded and wants to come out. The hook here is also spring-loaded, and now this peak here stops the carriage from coming out. And what we have to do, we have to push against this hook, and that's the job of the bolt. So when we now insert the bolt, you can see that the middle tooth interfaces and pushes against the hook, and now the carriage comes out and we've got the coin again. So in this spot here you will have the ball bearing usually, and in the state where the coin is out and the carriage is out, the ball bearing would prevent the bolt from coming out because it sticks out a little bit. So that's the usual situation when the shopping cart is at the parking spot and it's attached to the chain here. So this would then not come out unless you push in the carriage. If you have a coin inserted or if you pick it, then you can push it in all the way, and now observe the ball bearing, it retracts, and then you can get out the bolt and can drive away with your shopping cart. Yeah, pretty simple system, pretty easy, really easily understandable, but very reliable and yeah, very robust. I really like this mechanism. Alright, that's everything I have for you on this shopping cart lock. I hope you found this interesting and enjoyable. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Happy picking and bye bye.
Bye.